Let's talk about measuring for a wig so you can have a perfectly fit wig. I would recommend a flexible measuring tape. This is a fashion measuring tape. I've had it for a while, but you need that flexibility to be able to measure around your head in different points. Now, when it comes to measuring, I would say there's probably 3 really main points that you want to get right when it comes to your wig cap fitting properly. And then I'll talk about the other 3 points that you can decide if you want to measure as well. The 3 main points that most wig brands will have you measure when it comes to determining your cap size is front to nape, which is the front of your hairline, to the nape of your neck, which is going to be this little indent here. Mine is 12.5 inches. The next thing that they're going to have you measure is the circumference of your head. And so this is where, starting from the middle of your head, you drag the measuring tape. This is really fun to do on camera. You drag the measuring tape and you have it loosely. You don't want to have it too secure. Loosely around the outside of your head. So again, I'll let you see how mine is. And I am 21.5 inches. The next thing that most wig brands are going to have you measure is your ear to ear, and you can do this a couple of different ways, so make sure that you pay attention in the instructions. The first is to measure ear to ear as it pertains to around the front of your hairline. The next area that you typically measure is ear to ear, but over the top of your head instead of the front of your head. I'm just about 11.5. Another common one is temple to temple across the back of your head. So this is where you start with your temple. You start from one temple and you go to the other. So as you can see, I'm about 14.5 there. And the last common measurement is going to be the nape of your neck. So for this one, I'm going to turn around, but this is where you basically take your measuring tape and you line it up to the nape and where the hairline hits on the back of your neck. So I'm just about 6 inches, give or take, back there. Here's a look at my measurements. I am a size medium in majority of the caps out there, everything that I've come across, so to give you guys an idea. But of course, I would highly recommend getting one of these off of Amazon and taking the measurements yourself so you can ensure that you have a proper fitting wig. Let me know if there are any other questions.